or good afternoon. My name is Jessica Mathis. I'm the Executive Director of Ministries Savannah, and we are a 510c3 local nonprofit that helps people. And we are back today with Miss Famous Amber. Everyone enjoyed her. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because I never knew you could relate mindfulness, music, and writing all in the same. So what we're going to do is do 15 minutes of tongue drums or whatever you want to do. Then we'll discuss the first part.
Go ahead, baby.
The whole health. So you can go ahead.
All right, hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey!
I've seen most of y'all before. Couple new faces. I am Amber. Out here in the community, a community servant. I do mindfulness, mindful movement, mindful everything. This is my faithful assistant and partner, Zion.
All right, hi Zion.
Hey!
Keep it real consistent, always with me, and also helps me practice mindfulness a lot, for sure. So again, we talked about last time, and I just want to bring it back because everybody doesn't necessarily know what mindfulness is, or mindfulness is not necessarily a term that we often speak about or hear. So what is mindfulness to you all again? And that's for the new faces and the returning faces. What is mindfulness to you? What do you think of when you hear mindfulness?
Well, that's just being in mind of what's going on around you, with your body, and what you hear, what you see, what you do.
Absolutely. Perfect. We don't need no more answers. That's it. Being present and aware of what's around you. And I love that you mentioned all these things, what you see, what you hear, things of that nature, because we are going to do that to bring us present in the space. So yeah, mindfulness is being present and aware, and I like to practice mindfulness and preach mindfulness because again, there's a lot of stuff going on outside, a lot of stuff we know and don't know. And if we don't take time to pay attention to our bodies and how we feel and what's going on within ourselves, we can find ourselves in a world of trouble, like a world of sickness, things of that nature that we never even knew, like the root cause of, and oftentimes just sitting down, meditating, and being mindful will relieve us of some of those stresses that we experience. So to start off, I love to begin with breathing exercises because breathing is something that we do all the time, but we don't often do it intentionally. We do it because we just breathe. It just happens. We give thanks for our breath. We give thanks for the ability to breathe. But at this time, I'm gonna invite you, if it's comfortable to you, to close your eyes. This is a safe space. We're all here together, closed in, things of that nature. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, feel free to just lower your gaze to something like in your immediate surroundings, but keep it focused on you. And as you close your eyes and or lower your gaze, I invite you to just focus on your breath. Pay attention to your breath. How does it feel in your body? How does your body feel as you breathe? As you just sit and literally pay attention to your breath, how do you feel? Have long breaths, short breaths? Does your chest raise up and go down when you breathe? Do you feel it on your upper lip? Is it cool? Is it warm? Identify your breath. Pay attention to your breath. As you just breathe how you normally breathe and pay attention to your breath, I invite you to breathe a little bit deeper. Breathe a little bit more intentionally. Inhale slowly through your nose as fully as you can, but take your time with it. Fill up your belly. Practice filling up your belly. We don't often, we're not taught that the proper way to breathe is to breathe in and fill up our bellies. We often breathe through our chest and fill up our chest instead. Well, as you go away from here, I encourage you to practice occasionally throughout your day, breathing in and filling up your belly and seeing how that feels. But again, just slower breaths. Inhale through your nose, take your time with it, and then slow releases out your mouth as it feels comfortable to you. And I'm going to be quiet for about 10-15 seconds just so we can focus on that breath, see how it feels. But take your time with it again. Take your time and really feel the breath. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And I heard somebody over there make a verbal exhale through your mouth, and that is also very helpful. And if that's comfortable for you, I encourage you to do that as well. And as you continue to breathe and focus on your breath, to breathe slowly and get into your body, I invite you and encourage you to be present in this space, to release thoughts of anything that happened earlier today, earlier this week, earlier this month, or this year, and just be present in this moment right now. And as we're present in this moment right now, I invite you to think about gratitude, something you are grateful for, something or some things you are grateful for in this moment. It could be as simple as breath. It could be something as simple as waking up this morning with the blood still running warm in your veins, being clothed in your right mind, having a roof over your head, clothes on your back, the ability to be able to be dressed, to eat, things of that nature. Just give thanks. Think of the things that you are grateful for. And as you think about all the things that you are grateful for, I invite you to start paying attention to your surroundings. Like we heard just a moment ago, mindfulness is being aware, being present of the things around you, the things you see, hear, smell, taste. So this next exercise that we are going to do is a slow grounding exercise to bring us into this space. With your eyes still closed at this moment, I invite you to pay attention to the things around you that you can hear. Tune into some different things. Whether it be my voice, maybe it's the air conditioner, got a little rumble in the back, maybe it's the TV in the distance, maybe it's your breath. See what you hear around you. And as you tune into what you can hear around you, I invite you to tune into what you can smell. And it may not be anything, and that's okay too. Maybe you put on some perfume, some cologne today. Maybe your partner, the person next to you, has on some smell good. But I invite you to see what you can smell. Remembering to focus on your breath. Keep breathing. Doing deep, slow inhales. Take your time. We ain't going nowhere. And as you tune into what you can hear and you can smell, I now invite you to see what you can feel around you. And our eyes are still closed if you felt comfortable closing your eyes. What do you feel? Maybe it's the table in front of you, the chair beneath you that you are sitting on, the floor underneath your feet, your clothes. What is it that you feel around you? How does it feel? Is it soft? Is it hard? Is it cold? Is it warm? And as you pay attention to the things you can feel, I invite you to really pay attention to that seat that's beneath you and that floor that's beneath your feet. Because no matter how you move right now, no matter what you do, it's not going to move. And we give thanks for stability, for support, for groundedness, for the earth, things of that nature that do not move. And I encourage you to find things within yourself, a foundation, a root that is solid, that does not move. Who are you? What do you believe in? What What is your purpose here? Find your root, plant some seeds in that root and let them grow. As it feels comfortable to you, I invite you to open your eyes again and come back to the space and see what you can see in the space. Pay attention to your space. Just look around, see some different things. And I want you to put in your head something that you see in here. And we're gonna go around and share. And not just like I see this journal. Like when it's your turn, I don't want you to just say you see an apple. Like describe the thing. Describe the thing. Maybe with colors, maybe with size, maybe with shape. And then we're gonna attempt to identify what it is that you're talking about. So everybody, if you could look around the space and get your thing, your item, and then we'll go around when we're ready and see if we can see what you see. Anybody like to start off with what they see in the room, something they see in the room?
Yes.
Yes.
I see a flag is a symbol of music.
A symbol
And the
of
flag is purple, blue, green, gold, yellow, orange, and red, and white. And that represents music.
Yes, ma'am. How you know that represent music?
Because it's the symbol that have in the music book.
Symbols, yes, ma'am.
Two on each side is the low key, and one up top is the high key.
Okay. Teach us something now. What else we see? Anybody else? Thank you for sharing.
This is Jessica. I see the light on the floor.
We see the light on the floor.
It looks gray.
Okay. Okay.
And it's like all tiled.
Mm-hmm. What do the tiles look like? What they got going
It's
on?
like brown and gray and a little bit of black, like everybody's been walking on them.
Okay.
Like they've been here for some years.
For sure. Anybody else would like to share? Oh, Zion want to share. Go ahead, Zion.
I see a boat.
A boat?
That's
A flag?
a flag. It's not really I'm careful to see a circle. It's a cloud. Done.
Good observation. Thank you, Zion. Anybody else want to share with us what they see? A basket of flowers. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Does it remind you of anything? Okay. Okay. It reminds me of the fall time. The color. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Thank you. Anybody else want to share with us what they see? music, because music is really medicine. Yeah, if you want to raise your hand on the cover you want, that's fine. Zion's gonna pass out some instruments. We're gonna play some mindful music real quick and then get into the rest of what we're doing today.
Yes. Thank you, Amber, for coming.
Absolutely.
I deeply appreciate it, and I can't keep saying it enough. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. We appreciate you having us.
You want like green? Your shirt is green.
Yes. Thank you.
What?
You better stick to this.
Oh,
Thank you.
2 more sticks left, and there's 3 more drums.
Okay, you got a hand back there. See a hand over here? And a hand over there. And I bought some more drums too. I want y'all to know I purchased some more drums. I didn't bring them with me yet because I don't have any sticks yet, but I brought more because I know that we'll have more people come as we go along.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Oh, no.
And we got other instruments outside of the drums.
Key check. A key can be an instrument.
Anything could be an instrument.
Anything that make noise.
Anything that makes noise, and we love it for it. This right here is a tongue drum,
Oh, I know what that sound.
a small tongue drum. The small one or the big one? The big one. You want the big one. Can you see if somebody wants the small tongue drum?
I want like this hot
Who doesn't have an instrument?
Miss Bonaparte, you want the tom drum?
Over there, right there. That's it.
She don't have nothing. Oh, give me Miss Jelly Roll, yeah. I ain't gotta use the stick. There you go.
Next time. Yeah, and if y'all want to, like, explore your instruments, play them a little bit, see how they So again, today we talking about mindfulness, and mindfulness can mindfulness can be and should be any and everything. We encourage mindfulness in all that you do. So again, we're going to play some mindful music, see how it feels. Energy is everywhere and it's everything. So we just get some vibration for it.
Yep.
So would anybody like to start us off? Yeah, mindfulness. So we're gonna fall in line with somebody. Okay. And y'all can jump in anywhere y'all want to on that. It don't have to be the same beat, just And we're gonna exhale, right? So somebody else want to start us off? We following y'all lead. Whomever it is. You finished drumming? You finished?
You start the beat. Start the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's a fast beat. You gonna get bring us a Palmer beat. Thank you, Mr. Cal, for that jump.
So that was just a couple of moments of mindfulness. I thank y'all for going on that quick journey with me. I encourage you to be mindful in your life, your daily lives. Find something to be mindful about mindful in your eating, mindful in your being, whatever it is. And that was that.
Oh, thank you.
So, how did everybody like it? Everybody enjoyed themselves? Well, this is Jessica, and we're going over the first part of the whole health book. And excuse me this morning, I'm feeling a little under the weather. The ABCs of whole health. A is for awareness. Through awareness, we are bringing attention to our attitudes, beliefs, and intuition, as well as the sensations of our body. Awareness is something as simple as taking a pause. So what that means is, as you go through the day, you can take a pause, you can take a deep breath. And I notice a lot of you like to sit outside. So that could also be awareness of the same thing that Miss Amber is talking about and the young lady in the orange shirt talks about, is being aware of what is around you, taking deep breaths, taking pauses. Awareness is something as simple as pausing to smell the sweetness of a flower is an act of mindfulness. And the reason why these things are mindfulness is because, again, we are taking the time to stop and pause. So many oftentimes we don't take the time to just stop. We live in such a fast-paced world, and we always feel like we got to push ourselves. And for me, I feel like that sometimes. Like, I literally feel like sometimes I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. No, you don't have to do it. I need to stop and take time to just breathe in and breathe out and take your time. We become more aware of our attitudes, such as when we feel upset about getting wet in the rain. Who likes getting wet in the rain? Is there anything that you take moments every day to be more aware of?
Yes. Sunshine.
Yeah. Anyone else?
a bit more intentional of paying attention to when I like take a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even take a bath
Yeah.
can be,
For sure.
you know, like totally zoned out in the bathtub. You know, so I mean, it's being more present and aware. Actually getting up early enough to where you don't have to rush. You can just sit in the shower, sit in the bathtub, or take time to sit outside, take time to eat a cup of soup. You know, it's everywhere and it's anything.
Yeah. Just put your channels around the tub and enjoy the smell and freshness.
Yes, yes. Scented candles and music and all of these things. Just open up your awareness. B is for balance. Now, through balance, we consider the varying dimensions of our life. This includes relationships, work, play, and stillness. This is an ongoing balancing act. Now, since we live in such a fast-paced world, it's hard to balance these things. And I like what Amber said about taking time in your day to take pauses of what you are aware of during the day. Because it doesn't matter whether it's in the morning, it's in the evening, all of these things, taking time to be still, taking time to just say that you're going to take breaks from work or a relationship, or you could simply relate it to something like self-care. You know, saying that, okay, I got to go to the doctor today. After I get from the doctor, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to take a rest. I'm going to take a break from having to be so active. In that time, take a rest, take a break, take time to be still. And that's one of the things that we talk about in mindfulness, is having that balance of not always having to work all the time, not always having to strain yourself all the time. Give yourself time to take a break. So, what other ways do you achieve balance? Do you like taking breaks? Do you like going outside, watching movies?
I like take a break, go outside, for sure. Put my feet on the grass, outside, taking the sunshine, like this man said over here by the door. I love taking the sunshine.
Yeah. So anyone else have something to say?
Yeah, take a break from not going to the doctor.
Yes. Because going to the doctor can be
Some people go to doctors by every other day.
every other day. Got to wake up every day and get dressed and go to the doctor. Okay. Okay. So okay. So yeah. Yeah. It is, and you realize that you had to retire from that, working all night on your job and stuff like that, because it was taking a toll on your body. Sometimes we work so hard with certain things that sometimes it's unintentional. We want to be aware of what's going on in our bodies, but because of the demands of the world and trying to meet responsibilities, we oftentimes push ourselves a little too hard. so as we get older, then we start to realize that our bodies are slowing down and we need to take a break, because not having enough rest will eventually have effect on you. Do you have anything that you would like to say, Miss Amber?
Definitely taking a break, taking that rest, whether it be from work or from whatever. Sometimes, I think oftentimes, a lot of times, we think of like physical things and active things that we be doing versus like sometimes you gotta take a break from your thoughts and your mind, because what you focus on, what you give attention to is what will be. So if you focus on the pain or the negative things, like that's what's gonna be like, and that's why I mentioned earlier about gratitude. If you change your thought process to being grateful and thankful, I feel like it's the law of attraction. That's like one of the laws of the universe. Like what you put out is what you get back. So if you focus on gratitude and abundance and things like that, you'll get more of that. Mm-hmm. Give your thoughts a break sometimes too.
So this is the last point for today, because I don't want to overwhelm you, and I know everybody's hungry. The last point for today is C is for connection. Through connection, we foster our relationship, including the relationship to ourselves, to our religion or spirituality, to others, and to nature. We find connection through prayer and meditation. We find solace in connecting with friends. We find renewal in being in nature, being connected to the warmth of the sun. So in that, like the last time when we were here and we did the mindfulness, when it came time to talk about how everyone was grateful, I thought that was the best part of this, because everyone reflected on their spirituality, everyone reflected on what they believed and how they achieved connection and how they're helping their positive thoughts and just taking time to focus on something else, even if it ain't nothing but the mindfulness. I mean, it made people not think about pain, and not think about this, not think about that, and just taking that time to just close your mind and redirect your thoughts. So that is all I have to say for the class. If anyone else has anything that they would like to contribute to this, please feel free to say it.
Also, as we read on being mindful, it is that, no matter where we are, whatever we do, we got to be around our, be aware of our surroundings and the people in it. And because, anything can happen. So just be mindful.
Yes. Anyone else have anything that they want to contribute?
Yes, thank you, Miss Amber, for coming out and sharing with us.
So everyone, we have sandwiches, cheese, apples, and grapes and stuff. Carrots. If you would like something, feel free.
Apple chips.
Thank you guys for coming to the class.